we got 2 games left, hopefully, so we'll have time after that. But yeah, we're excited for this week, and not only is it our senior game, but it's a great rivalry we're going to renew, and it's a big challenge we got up against us. They're a good team.
How's the handling?
It's good. Yeah, I'm not pulling your leg. It's all good. It's been really good. I'm just kind of doing some stuff with Mark still to make sure it's all the way back, but it's good. There's nothing in there.
How close to 100% is it?
I'm probably 95.
Miles, can you talk about these Fresno guys you have faced?
Yeah, offensively they're really good. Watched a bunch of film now, and I mean they're just filled with talent everywhere at every position. They got a great quarterback, great running back. All of their receivers are really good. Big offensive line that is pretty physical and gets after people. So we absolutely have our hands full, and we know that, and it's going to be fun to prepare for and a fun game to play.
Miles and Ryan, you guys are leaving after this year, but what do you like about the idea of renewing a rivalry and having that on the schedule every year for future Aztecs?
It'll be fun. It'll be a start of something new and something good this Saturday, and we're looking forward to it. And it'll be fun for me personally. My best friend plays for them, Devin Wiley, number 7, and haven't been on the field with him since high school, so that'll be a fun deal. And it'll just be good for our program, I think, in the future too. Is it's renewing something great that we had in the past, and I think there'll be even a trophy for the game and everything like that. So it'll be fun.
What would it mean to win the oil can, Ronnie?
I mean, I don't really understand the. Right now, I don't have no history of the oil can. So, I mean, when I figure that out, then I'll be able to let you know.
Last week you were at 80%. This week, where are you feeling right now heading into the game?
I had a couple of days to get a little better, so I'll go out there today and see how it feels, and hopefully it'll be a whole lot better than it was last week.
What do you learn about yourself when you're not playing at 100%? I mean, do you play differently? Do you have to be more cautious or careful, or once the game starts, are you just playing like Ronnie Hillman?
You just play, but you have to be cautious of those guys that's in the bottom of the piles that try to take out your ankle a little bit, or try to tug at it. So you have to just get up a whole lot faster.
Ryan, you and Gavin Escobar have been connecting all season, and it's almost been like he's almost like a security blanket that you go to when things aren't going right. What has made him so special in the passing game?
I mean, he's a guy that a lot of it's just he's been gifted with a ton of ability. He's long, he's rangy. He's just a guy that goes up and makes plays for you, and he's run great routes. And we saw that last year, and he made some plays at the end of the year that were big for us, and he's just really continued to improve as a player. His route running, just his understanding for the game and the offense, he's a go-to guy, like you said. He makes plays for us, and we look to give him the ball when we can.
And he was a freshman All-American last year, and another great season this year. He's only a sophomore. If he keeps improving in that 1 or 2 years, do you see him being maybe one of the top tight ends in the country?
Definitely. I mean, if you look at just what he has and his physical tools, he's that guy that the teams are looking for. I mean, you look at the Patriots; they got 2 guys like that are long and are scoring a ton of touchdowns for him. And Gavin's that guy. I think he needs to get in the weight room a little bit, get a little stronger. But besides that, his game offensively and what he does is tough to beat. So I mean, as he matures, and like you said, he's still a sophomore. And he's going to mature, he's going to grow, he's going to get older, he's going to get stronger, and he's going to become a really good player.
Miles, from a defensive standpoint, what have you seen from Gavin?
Yeah, I think you guys were saying it earlier that he could be one of the best tight ends in the nation, and I think he is one of the best tight ends in the nation right now. As a sophomore, he's just got talent oozing out of every pore. He's goes up and makes plays, he gets it done, and he's he's a quiet kid. He doesn't talk much. He just goes out there and puts his work in every day and has great results. And we have nothing but respect for that. I mean, defensively, it's always hard to go against in practice, but he just makes plays, and now we're not even surprised by it anymore because that's just what he does every day.
Anything else for the student athletes?
Well, just one more question, if I may, to the seniors in particular. Due to the quirks of the bowl lineup, this may or may not be your last game. Could be an emotional week. What do you think, and how do you address that?
Yeah, I think it's just something for us. Regardless, we know that we need to win to stay alive. And I've talked to Coach Sipe, and we kind of see it as almost kind of a playoff atmosphere. You win or you go home. And we felt that way for the last 2 weeks. We knew we had to win last week, and this week's the same way. And there's a lot of other things. We're coming back home, and it's a big rivalry game, and it's senior night. But still, when it comes down to it, when the whistle's blown, all that stuff goes away, and you're playing, and it's 11-on-11 football. I mean, that's what we need to know. We need to prepare for that, and this is a great team we're going to face. So there's going to be years and a lot of time to, I guess, reminisce and think back to what's going on and think about that. But for now, we just got to think about getting a W on Saturday.